Clemson, Delaware is always fun when these two match up, and it's even more fun when we're both in survival mode. We both have one loss, and we both are trying to win right now. I throw it up, and that's incomplete, but the story of the game has been crazy so far. True Blood is already severely injured to start off this top 15 showdown in the Valley, in Death Valley right now. True Blood, he's injured right now. I'm not trying to put the backup in, but he can barely move. He tried to scramble, and that's going to be a forward pass. I probably went past the line of scrimmage, but we've been struggling with this Clemson defense, and really we're trying to get back. For the last time we played them, y'all know that shit hit off Truman's head. He couldn't catch the ball, didn't even attempt to look at the ball, and we lost that game in the ACC championship game. But right now, Delaware, we got to get a win. We cannot take two losses to start the season off, but we got a backup quarterback who's damn near a 66 overall, getting his first ever snaps at the Valley, and he throws a dart to start it off at the Valley, 3rd and 14 with the stadium pulse. First pass of the game, damn near, and he already with a strike. Hold on. I can't even try to pronounce his last name, but an absolute dart in between the Clemson defense to start it off. Calambi again in the pocket right here. I'm going to just find X, another one. Oh, shit, he gets flipped, and that's incomplete. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be hard for a backup quarterback to go into this type of environment and be able to dart up, but with a first pass like that, that might be a confidence booster. Another pass that's actually incomplete. He just don't got enough zip on his passes at all. He cannot throw bullets, and I don't blame him. He only a 66 overall, but 3rd and 10 in the Valley. At Death Valley, this shit is getting real. The stadium post is getting real. The Clemson fans trying to take advantage of us having a backup quarterback out there. He makes a pass, a decent pass, but he gets, again, these wide receivers, I don't know why they're going airborne, but incomplete pass again, and the stadium post is rising. I'm telling y'all, they're trying to take advantage of the fact we got a backup out there. True Blood is injured, and this is going to be a hard game to win, but we have to win it. We cannot take 2 L's before even 5 games in. That's ridiculous. We've never had that type of season. So let's go ahead. But True Blood, he has literally no health bar. I think we have no other choice but to rely on this ground game with Epps and Vernon. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have MVP-like games if we're going to get out of here with a win. But this damn Clemson stadium post is crazy. They got a top 10 stadium post in the game right now. They're going to call a timeout, and they could definitely see it with a backup quarterback, 3rd and 7 right here. If we had to punt from here, they'll damn near score. We got to get this first down at least to keep the clock going. But with only a minute left, shit, we cannot give them time to be able to score. Kalamba B absolutely gets flipped. 4th and 7. This is getting crazy. We cannot go out like this. I'll tell y'all, 2 L's. The Pilgrim Bowl being an early game might cost us. We're going to go ahead and punt it. We go ahead, and they're going to get amazing field position no matter what. They're going to have it at the 40. Let's see if our defense can get a stop right here. They have been lights out all year, but of course they can't get a stop right there, and we really going to have to go into halftime down 17-3 with a backup quarterback who hasn't played all year, who's damn near a 66 overall senior. I don't know how he's still on the depth chart. How are you a 66 overall senior? But another crazy classic game at the Hill, and you know Clemson, every time they play us, it's like their Super Bowl. This is ridiculous. Clemson has damn near been the kryptonite to the Delaware Dynasty in the early stages of it. I remember when it was like the passing of the torch, even though we haven't won the ACC, so we can't even say it's been the passing of the torch because Clemson still controls the ACC because they won every ACC championship game against us. But we got to get some type of revenge against Clemson. I'm getting tired of Clemson. Clemson 17-3 right here, and we kick the ball off to them. This is not looking good. If we get 2 losses to start off the year, we might damn near almost be close to unranked. 3-2, that's not going to cut it. I told y'all this was going to be a championship season, and I meant it. We the grimy Hens for a reason. But let's go ahead. We finally get a stop. 3 minutes to go. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if the backup can actually make some plays. He just got to control the offense. He got to be a game manager at this point. Does he want to be a legend or not? We go ahead, do the direct snap. Epps gets a couple yards, but we're going to have to really come with some different play calls, get some different strategies, because we cannot just have him sit back in the pocket. There's no way we win like that. The Tiger Edges are just going to get home regardless. But right now, let's go ahead. Let's see what A could do. We got to simplify the game plan for him. Easy strike. Hold on, Biggs. He doesn't have nobody there. This is going to be a crib call. This is what you call simplifying the offense. Just get into the playmaker's hands. It don't matter who the quarterback is. Biggs gets us back into this game. The freshman's been carrying us. I told y'all this wide receiver core for Delaware is definitely one of the best this year. This is probably the best wide receiver core we done had at Delaware. Y'all know we couldn't just go out like that against Clemson. A house call right there gives some hope for us. right there. We got to get a stop on defense. Defense been playing decent, but the offense, if we can finally get into the playmakers' hands like right there, we might have a chance in this game. True Blood might not be able to return. They get a stop right there, and we back on offense right here. Let's see what Kalamba B could do. I think that's his name, Kalamba B, number 8, the backup. Also trying to become a legend in the Clemson-Delaware rivalry. Every time we play, it's a classic, but Kalamba B trying to be the first ever backup. Come off the bench, have his like water boy type story right here. But he's decent efficiency so far, so he might have that storyline. But let's see a play action slant. Nah, let's go ahead and switch it. Run to Epps right here, and that goes nowhere. But we might go to the fourth quarter right here. We got a chance to actually tie this game, and at halftime, it did not look like we had a chance. Really, I'll take that third quarter as a dub because they had the ball to start it off. They could have really damn near put the Hens to sleep if they got another touchdown coming out of halftime, but was able to get a stop. Kalamba B was able to find Biggs, able to get a house call, and we're back in this game. Even with all the stadium pulse antics, y'all know every time we play at Death Valley, it's always some crazy stadium pulse. They definitely probably the craziest, really craziest environment we play in the ACC every year. But right now, Kalamba B, he's facing it right now, 3rd and 3, got to make a play happen. I'm going to let him pass it right here, and he makes the right decision. The F's right here. Does a spin move. Epps still moving all the way to the 30. I told y'all we just getting into the playmaker's hands. Don't let Kalamba B do too much. If he can make a simple passes, he might be able to win this game for us. Let's go. Easy first down. Know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, I was tripping. I thought he was a senior. He's a freshman. I was not paying attention. He's only a freshman. A freshman ain't never played. Probably was playing Pee-wee football before this. He's trying to become a legend. Hold on. He really trying to take True Blood spot. I really should have let it fly to 0, but I ain't trust him like that. But, man, get a couple yards right here. Let's see. True Blood still has the number 1 passing touchdowns probably because of that Missouri State game. If y'all ain't seen that episode, we was running up the numbers, but incomplete, 3rd and 7. Kalamba B gonna have to let it fly. I really should have let it fly on that first down play, but I got scary. But right now, we got to make something happen. We might have to go back to the shallow cross because if Epps can get out the backfield, if we get into the receiving game, we might have a chance. But they pressing. If we could just get it to Biggs with no safety help, we might have some chance. They actually gonna get there. I'll just throw it a floater to Epps, and that's incomplete. Clemson defense holds strong. They want us to go for it. I think we gonna go for it. We damn near putting all our eggs in one basket with this player right here. Before this 7, we gonna go for it. 10-17. I don't like how the kicker's chances with all this stadium pull, so we going for it. Kalamba B can't even change the line at the scrimmage. Let's go change the play at the line of scrimmage, but he throws an interception. It Clemson. Hold on, we got to make a tackle, but Clemson's going to get the ball back. Damn, I knew the Tigers eventually was going to be able to make a mistake. He's a freshman. He only like a 66 overall. You know what I'm saying? It was only inevitable that this underdog Waterboy storyline went down the drain, but if we can get a stop right here, we still got a chance. But damn, we did not want to do that. Out of everything that we did, we didn't want to throw a pick, but it was 4th and 7 anyway. We got to get a stop. Let's see. Delaware's defense able to get a stop. I'm going to play the full game now. I really meant to play the full game with that possession, but right now, 2 minutes left. We still have a chance. The Delaware defense, the AI has actually locked up today, or even looked up today. But right here, we got one more chance. 10-17, down by a touchdown. Kalamba B, can you do it? Can you be the one to do it? True Blood's not going to be able to get back in the game. Hold on, Biggs. Easy first down. Biggs, he's been a monster. He's been a machine this year. I'm saying he got 88 yards, but he's averaging 182. He literally had 600 yards in that game against Missouri State. He literally might be able to win a Heisman off of one game, but Kalamba B goes ahead, gets Penna right here with the drag route. Smart decision by Kalambayi. Damn, that's his name, Kalambayi. Okay, we might just have to call him back up, but let's go right here, 2nd and 2. This is a crucial play right here. This is definitely a crucial play. I'm going to do the RPO. Go ahead, Epps, right here, easy first down. Epps, and before the 2-minute warning, we still have a chance. We're still in this game. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're doing an animation with True Blood, but he's not out there. He's done for the day. True, yeah, you see no injury, literally no green bars with True Blood. I don't know if he's going to be injured longer than this, but Kalambayi goes ahead, steps in the pocket, and is flushed. The Clemson defense finally gets there. You know what I'm saying? Rashad, 27. This Clemson defense got nothing but stars. It's really been hard to play, especially with a freshman 60 overall. With a freshman 60 overall, I was about to say, and he's intercepted. That could do it with only 2 timeouts left. That was crucial. Kalambayi, I knew it. Damn, I knew the moment was too big for him. I knew the moment was too much. It was too much stadium posts. His ass, he couldn't make any adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He ain't never seen no shit like that. He's only played spring game. He's only played practice. Know what I'm saying? He never got any reps at all. But 12, they do a halfback draw. I guess we still got a chance to maybe get the ball back, probably with no timeouts or probably like 30 seconds. But we got to get a stop right here. They get a first down. Our hopes of that is over with. And really, our college playoff hopes are on life support if we can't do that. But hold on, the free blitzers, Delaware defense, they've been dominant all game. Hey, even with the terrible backup quarterback, who we not gonna call him Kalambayi or whatever. We're gonna call him the backup quarterback now after that play. But hold on, we send straight all them blitzers. I couldn't even say all that, but we sent the free rushers, sent the straight blitzers, and we gonna get the ball back. We still have a chance. It's still a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? I know with Kalambayi, it looks really bad trying to throw the ball against this Clemson defense, but the Delaware defense has been trying everything to get us back in this game. But True Blood's going to have to get out there eventually. I'm sorry. I know you like one hit away from never playing again, but you got to play in this game. It's Delaware versus Clemson. We got to get a win against Clemson. I'm tired of losing to Clemson. Clemson ass is becoming the supervillain in this series. Lane Kiffin is becoming like the Pope right now, the Emperor. But right now, easy strike. Kalambayi, hold on. We still have some hope. You know, we driving right now, even with no timeouts. I know we get a first down and the clock stops, so right now we still have a chance. Let's see, True Blood's out there. Let's see if he can even throw the ball. He's been sitting on the sidelines. I hope he doesn't get hit. Sitting in the pocket, and of course he gets hit, but he's able to throw the ball away. I might have to put Kalambayi out there. He doesn't look like he's in any shape to do anything. But right now, hold on, 2nd and 10. We got to get a first down right here. You know what I'm saying? If we want to even get close, we still need a touchdown with no timeouts. Sitting in the pocket and I get hit. And True Blood, he might be done after that. He might not even be able to be in the game after that hit. He's literally on life support right now in this game. But 3rd and 10, the Clemson defense, the Clemson stadium post is about to be crazy right now. True Blood, can you make a play? Pretty much coming off of the injury line. I'm sitting in the pocket. Can he make a play? He's still sitting in the pocket. He's going to get flushed. That might do it. I don't know if we can get another playoff. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. These are our college football playoff hopes. Hurry up. Hurry up. Get back on the line of scrimmage, Biggs. We only going to be able to get this playoff in 1 second. I'm going to just throw it to Biggs. Hold on. He damn near underthrows him. But hold on. Can we get P.I. on that? We're going to get P.I. We're going to have one more play. Literally one more play to see if we can tie this game up. That's crazy. Number 18, they had all the momentum, all the stadium pulls. And True Blood, he has one more chance. We at the 40. It's going to be a Hail Mary attempt. That's crazy. I think we got backup receivers out there. But Carruthers, the super backup, gets a step on him and he catches it. He's like the wide receiver for it on the same person that got the PI. Delaware is not going nowhere. It's going to be overtime. That's crazy. True Blood, severely injured. Literally all the odds against us. That shit is crazy. We got bailed out by the PI. Delaware is still hoping the Valley right now. Overtime. Damn, that might be the craziest ending to a regular season game we done seen. And we going to overtime with still hope. That shit is crazy. It should have been over. It was about to be a Delaware ceremony. Our playoff hopes. I told y'all it was about to be a 6-year generational run. And for us to lose 2 games, it would have been over. But we still have a chance. I wonder if True Blood can play overtime. And Carruthers, he came up huge. I didn't even know. He was literally the return man, the wide receiver for makes the game-saving touchdown. He had a step on him. He really had a step on a star cornerback, too. The same quarterback that got the PI to even prolong it in the first place. But this game has been crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And has really added to the lore of this rivalry. I'm telling y'all, Clemson, Delaware. I know we have a rivalry with James Madison with the Pilgrim Bowl. But this is our second favorite rivals. Every time we play Clemson, it's been an absolute classic. King of the ACC type shit. It's been a battle of the heavyweights in the ACC. And it's still hope. And we got a lot of momentum going into this overtime because we are literally on the ropes. But run right here to start it off for Clemson. Let's see what we can do right here. I know a couple of years ago they had Julian Lewis as quarterback. I don't know who they have this year as quarterback, but they always have a good running back. You could always count that with Clemson. Lane Kiffin, he's been doing the best he can in the transfer portal. He's really been getting a lot of our recruits, but 84 right here gets a couple of yards. And really, this Clemson rivalry stems from something even deeper because in the recruiting battles, they've took a lot of our players or recruits that we thought we would get, and they even took Page. But right here, well, I'm sitting in the pocket. That's an easy lane. Hold on. Really, he had both him and the running back open. But first and goal, we got to hold him to 3 right here. We got to make some adjustments. I can't let them just get a touchdown right here. Hold on. They go ahead back to the run game. That time it's not going nowhere. We had 2 linebackers on that. 15, Lynn. He's been a staple name in the linebacker room for a couple seasons now, but let me call a timeout. I didn't like the defensive play call. I didn't like the formation. We ain't had nobody on the outside, but right here, second to go, we got to change up the defense a little bit. Wait a second. Let me see. I'm playing the safety man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get help if somebody wants to run that ball. Hold on. Wait a second. There we go. They're still trying to run it. The Hens swarm. Third and go right here from the 13. We might be able to hold them to 3. Oh, if we can hold them to 3, that's a big dub right there because we could be able to try to end this game in the first overtime after all the momentum. But third and go right here, they're sitting in the pocket. He kind of take a check down, and they're going to have to take the 3. A crucial W for the Delaware defense, and we got a lot of momentum. Now you look at it after that one stop, after that one miraculous touchdown, we pretty much got saved by that penalty. If it wasn't for that pass interference, it would have never kept going. But right now we have a lot of momentum. We get a touchdown right here in the valley with all this stadium pulse with a backup. Y'all can't say we not the grimy Hens after some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some real resilient shit. You know what I'm saying? We will really earn the Grimy Hens title. But the True Blood's out there right now. He's going to make the simple play. He definitely don't even got no zip on it. He's definitely injured. He's really has no bullet pass accuracy right now. But second and 2, we going to keep the play call simple for both of these quarterbacks. Just direct snap. We only got 17 yards from Pater. If we could get 17 yards, we could win it right here. Epps right here. Hold on. He's trying to do it. Almost gets there. Epps with just the run game. We're at the 3 and the Clemson fans. They can't believe it. They had this game locked up. There's no way Delaware should pretty much come back from the unalive to come back and try to win this game. But second and goal, we're at the 2. We could really try to run it both times, which is really what we should do. Y'all know Epps been making a crazy impact in this game. A couple of runs right there, but we can also put Vernon in. That's the type of running back he is. Know what I'm saying? Aggressive running back, but right here, hold on, it's going to be a hat on the head type of game. Second and go, hat on the head. This time we don't get a hat on the head. Defensive tackle 91 makes a play. We might have to go to the backs cross. I don't want to settle for a field goal right here, but we don't get it. I don't want to settle for it. We go ahead. Man might be able to do it. He barely doesn't get a touchdown. And this brings about a decision. I'm going for it. We got an injured quarterback. We done had our backs against the ropes all game long. We going for it. This is it. This is the game right here. Fourth and goal at the 1. Hat on that head. Epps to the end zone. Delaware does it. The most improbable win we done ever had at the Valley with the backup quarterback. Freshman 2 at that. True Blood was injured and we were damn near rushing the field on our own for a reason. I don't know how we did it, but damn near, it took a miracle for us to do it. God damn near made us win that game. Biggs, 98 catches, 98 receiving yards, 5 catches. He had that one house call, but this is resilience at its finest. Delaware was able to do it. I didn't think we was going to be able to win that game. I had my doubts going into that game, especially when we was down 17-3 at halftime. That shit was crazy, but we could not afford to take 2 losses before. We've never took 2 losses this early in the season, but Clemson, they take a loss right here. They really had the game wrapped up. If it wasn't for number 18 giving up a PI and getting burnt on the next play, but I'll see you on the flip. Let's go.